Brazilian regulator seizes iPhones from retail stores as Apple fails to comply with charger requirement. Wow, you know, you really do stay up to date on it. You know why?
Huh?
Because this is probably the third or fourth follow-up on this topic. So you don't miss.
Yeah, Brazil seems to be really adamant about chargers and iPhones, you know.
Willie do don't miss.
Yeah. Well, I try.
So anyway, they're doubling down, tripling down, quadrupling down. Originally, it was like, hey, this is a warning. And then after that, it was like, we're going to fine you a little bit. Apple was like, pfft. Apple was like, I don't even have a toilet paper budget over there. They paid it, and then they said, well, we're going to keep going with this until you give us the charger. Brazilian Ministry of Justice ordered in September the suspension of iPhone sales in the country after concluding that Apple harms consumers by not offering the power adapter included with the device, even after $1 million fines. Apple still fails to comply with the requirement, which has now led to the federal district-based consumer protection regulator seizing iPhones from retail stores. Woo! Now that's a visual. I wouldn't mind seeing a video clip on that. They walk in, they seize.
Yeah.
According to the report, the iPhones were seized at carrier stores and authorized Apple resellers. I'm guessing they don't have Apple stores over there. The regulator has ordered the banning of any iPhone model that lacks the charger included in the box. Although Apple stopped shipping the accessory for free with the iPhone 12, the company also updated the iPhone 11 with a new, more compact box without the charger. Oh, I didn't know they went backwards on that. Interesting. The Brazilian regulator says that Apple is abusing its power. Oh, no, sorry. Apple says. Who says? Believes that the company is not violating any consumer rights and that the judge also claimed that the Brazilian regulator is abusing its power. In other words, saying that this shouldn't be the case. Whatever, we're far enough along here where it seems like Apple has to do something. I know there were talks of, well, there's two things happening at once. There's the lack of the charger in Brazil. And then there's also the Lightning fiasco in Europe where they're saying no more Lightning. And then you had that sort of statement from Jaws.
Jaws?
Jaws.
Jaws?
Yeah, Jaws.
JAWS?
Wrong.
Oh, I figured I'd be wrong.
And he came out and said, yeah, we're probably going to have to do the Type-C, if you recall. So it's two things happening at once. Now, that's not how you spell it. That's not how you spell it. It's a J-O-Z. Not Jobs. Oh, you're out of control, dude. There he is. That's Jaws. Greg Jaws Joswiak.
What? Why do you have a Z on there, then, when his name is J-O-S?
It's right there. His nickname is Jaws.
Huh.
J-O-Z. It's right there. Whenever they do an Apple keynote, which I'm sure you watch a few of those at this point, Ryan, they go, next up, we've got Jaws.
Cool name.
And actually, his Twitter handle, @GregJaws, J-O-Z. You know, it's a funky, it's a cool factor to it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's catchy.
You know? I mean, imagine if you came up with something like that for yourself.
I'm sure a lot of this was just organic, like it just because.
Well, let's hear, what would yours be?
I don't know. Hey, we're getting off topic.
No, we're not. No, we're not. What would yours be?
It'd just be my name, I guess.
No, see, that's not cool at all. I mean, you can definitely come up with something here. You know, they don't call it the hot seat for nothing, Ryan.
Yeah, at this point,
What's your
I'll
nickname?
think about it.
What's your nickname?
It's just my last name. If people call me something different than Ryan, it's Crow. That's it.
Okay. Yeah.
That's all I got.
I thought we could, you know.
What's your nickname?
I thought we could go to something more like Jaws.
Well, Willie Doo has a cool one, so he just.
No, that's his actual name as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Sounds cool, though.
Well, the Hilly Who.
Hilly Who.
Well, that hasn't been used in many years. Many years.
Yeah.
So can I?
Yeah.
The Brazil.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I mean, I'm sure it's a huge market for Apple.
Not that big.
Not that big. Okay. Well, that might lend some credibility to my argument here. Then, what if Apple was just like, look, you know, we're good. You know, we'll just, if you want to get an iPhone, then they can find it somewhere else. Like they'll have to like ship it in or. Because if you ordered one, say from, I don't know, a different country, a nearby country that sold them, and would they stop it? Like if they found out when it came through the border at the, when a package, or could you just ship it in and just, if you really wanted an iPhone, I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So Brazil has some of the heftiest tariffs.
Oh, so if they found out it was an iPhone, I guess it would be illegal if you were like, oh, this is not an iPhone, then you would get a huge tax
You
bill.
do your declaration and you
Okay.
pay the hefty one.
So that's how they get around it. Like that's okay. That makes sense.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens over there. I don't know. I don't know how heated it gets. I just know those products are already hard to come by and extremely expensive in those regions.
Mm-hmm.
You have to assume on the secondary market, those costs for those new iPhones,
Yeah, I bet.
Vin would be hopping on the classifieds over there. Imagine the money that guy's making over there. Just flipping iPhones. Unbelievable, that guy. Flipping iPhones. Like flapjacks. You guys know what a flapjack is?
Yeah, it's a pancake.
Is it?
I think so.
Similar.
Okay.
What? Hold on. I gotta look at it.
Flapjack? Easy, Will. You're just out of control today. You know that? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's a pancake.
No,
Oh, it
it's
is a little
It's an
different.
oat bar.
Huh.
Oh, is it? I always thought it was a pancake.
I think that's just a brand name. Someone
Look,
named
he
it.
look it. He just Googled flapjack and he got an oat bar. You understand? That's
Yeah.
the number one Wikipedia. Look at this. He clicks images.
Yeah. That's confusing what's going on here.
Is
You
it?
think it would just be one thing. It wouldn't be a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know it was an
Character.
oat bar.
I mean, it's a fun name. Like,
is.
I kind of want to be involved in anything that's called a flapjack. If you just say, hey, you want to come over for some flapjacks?
Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah. I'm in.
What kind of weird, zany world are you living in?
Hey, you want to come over for some flapjacks? It's a cartoon, and I was watching some cartoons last night, man. I'll tell you
yeah.
what was out of control. It was out of control. I couldn't believe it because you know the World Cup's going on. So the conversation came up, Ronaldo and Messi, and obviously Argentina. They got They got upset by the Saudi Arabian team. I was watching the coach's speech. Did you see this clip? It's
No.
kind of going around right now. He was passionate at halftime.
They usually are.
Oh, this guy was bad. I don't know if he can play it or
Wait, the Argentina
No,
coach?
Saudi
Oh,
Arabia.
the Saudi Arabia coach, okay.
I don't know if you can play it or not, but it's a really cool glimpse. You look inside the locker room over here.
Oh, wow.
Look at the shirt on this guy.
Wow.
He's steaming.
Look at Ryan, if you dress like that, if you pull something like that off, oh my God.
All right.
When you walk in with the tan and everything like that, and you start pointing, probably the watch is worth, I don't know, 50 or 100,000.
Oh,
You know?
he's got
Yeah,
some
you
good
don't want to
flow.
mess with this guy.
You go,
No.
you get the eyebrows involved.
He's giving me, I'm thinking he's looking like Val Kilmer. or
He
something.
talks about a play where Messi had too much time and space in the middle. He said, anybody want to do anything about it? You believe you could do something about it?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow. He is really
Yeah.
excited and
And of course,
angry.
you know that what happens, they do the comeback.
They do.
They come out of the halftime after the speech, and guess what happens?
So he gets all the credit now.
Well, I mean, not all of it.
Well, a little bit. I mean,
But you want to know the real credit here is the interpreter. That guy has to bring the same passion, the guy who's translating.
oh, where's the interpreter?
He's over on the left over here. He's flying.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry about him, Ryan. He's
Crazy.
flying.
Wow.
So anyway, we got on that topic, Messi and Ronaldo. And people can let me know in the comments who know more about football than I do. Messi versus Ronaldo, which one you pick. But we found this cartoon channel on YouTube where they do these challenges. I'm talking animated videos. And it's
Of
a
the games?
it's a comedy scenario involving Ronaldo and Messi and other on YouTube, Will.
On YouTube.
What are you doing here, Will? It's just animated. I don't know if it qualifies as a cartoon. Yeah.
That's, oh, no. Yeah.
4 Tunes is the channel. And click on it. Give me a little click on there. And a little click on the channel. if you don't mind. Because some of these, I was trying to say, go to videos and then sort it by views. Popular. Click popular. Look at this, 31 million, 26 million, 21 million. So we watched Team Messi versus Team Ronaldo. This stuff is absolutely out of control.
Is there truth to it? Or is it just complete parody?
Well, it's just parody. It's
just parody.
It's comedy, parody, whatever. I mean, I guess that they have references to real life things, but
I don't know if
Oh, jeez.
call it real life, but
well, things that are happening in the soccer world, you know.
I think you just got to go out and check it out for yourself, and then, yeah.
Well, we went down a really weird rabbit hole after this,
Okay.
and but anyway, I was like, these guys are just mega in popularity. It's out of control. My kid was saying to me that Ronaldo is the most recognizable person on the planet globally. If you go anywhere,
Really?
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, well, yeah, couple of followers on social media.
Yeah, a few 100 million.
You want to give a little, Will? You want to give him an Instagram follower count on a Ronaldo? You think you can hook us up with that?
Yeah, football's the
503 million? Is that the number there? 504 million? Is that the number, Will?
That's a few
Yes.
people. Yeah.
Can you verify that number there, Will? Yeah.
Oh, he's in the Binance stuff too. Hey, jeez.
Easy
It just
ride.
never ends.
Easy ride.
Yeah, we're not going there today.
Easy, Mr. FTX over there. We all know it. We all know that you know something.
But
What are you talking about? You wouldn't shut up about it for the last 48.
I'm trying to learn.
the
try
last
to understand.
48, that's your topic.
No, I'll leave that stuff to Mo.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy high, sell low. Yeah.